Welcome back to the channel. Today we're counting down the top 5 most valuable Washington quarter dollar coins that could be sitting in your collection and are worth big money. Let's jump right in. First up, the 1970 Washington quarter dollar with D mint mark in dirty condition. If you've got one of these lying around, or you're just curious about its value in the current auction market, stick around to find out what it's worth today. Let's get started. The Washington quarter dollar was first minted in 1932, and ever since, it's been a staple of U.S. currency. Today, we're specifically looking at the 1970 version, which features the iconic design of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Now, what makes this coin unique isn't just its design, but its condition, particularly the fact that it's in dirty condition. Before we get into the value, let's quickly touch on the D mint mark. The D stands for the Denver Mint, which is one of the primary facilities that produces U.S. coins. In 1970, the Denver Mint produced millions of quarters. But why is this mint mark important? Well, the mint mark can influence a coin's rarity, and in this case, it plays a part in the overall value, though the condition of the coin still takes the lead. Now, when we say dirty condition, we mean that this coin has seen some wear and tear. Dirt, tarnish, and other environmental factors have left their mark on the coin. While this doesn't necessarily affect the authenticity or the historical significance of the coin, it does impact its value. Coins in dirty or unkempt conditions are often less desirable to collectors, who typically seek coins that are well preserved and shiny. So, what does dirty condition mean in terms of grading? The industry standard for coin grading uses the Sheldon scale, ranging from $60 to $2,700, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. A dirty coin might fall into the lower grades somewhere in the range of good or fair. This means that the 1970 Washington quarter in this condition likely won't score high on the grading scale, which can significantly decrease its auction value. So, what's the value of this 1970 Washington quarter dollar in dirty condition? Based on current auction listings and sales, a 1970 quarter with a D mint mark in dirty condition typically goes for somewhere between $78,000. Now, that's a lot less than a clean coin in better condition, but it's still worth noting that it's not just about the dirt. Factors like rarity demand and the overall coin market trends play a role in its value. Now, you might be wondering, why does dirt lower the value? Well, dirty coins are less attractive to collectors, and that's a big factor in their value. Cleaning coins is also a no-no in the numismatic world. While it might be tempting to scrub away the grime, doing so can actually damage the coin, leading to an even lower value. So, if you're looking to sell a dirty coin, it's best to leave it as is. If you have a 1970 Washington quarter in dirty condition and are looking to sell it, your best bet is to put it up for auction either online or through a local dealer. You might not get a ton of money for it, but every little bit counts. Just remember, keep it in its current state. Don't clean it. If you're really uncertain about the coin's condition or value, getting it professionally graded could also help, though it may not boost the value significantly in this case. Next up, the 1974 silver Washington quarter dollar with D mint mark, and we'll discuss its value in today's auction market, especially when it's in dirty condition. So let's get started. The Washington quarter, first minted in 1932 to celebrate George Washington's 200th birthday, has become one of the most recognized coins in American history. The design showcases a profile of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, symbolizing American pride and resilience. By 1974, the quarter had undergone several design changes, but the essence of honoring Washington remained. This year's quarter was minted in large quantities, and the D mint mark indicates it was produced at the Denver Mint. Now, here's a crucial detail. While most quarters, minted after 1965, are composed of a copper-nickel clad. The 1974 silver Washington quarter is unique. It was part of the special mint sets and contains 90% silver, giving it intrinsic value beyond its face value of $20,000. This means that in addition to being a collectible, the silver content alone increases its worth. At today's silver prices, the value of the metal can fluctuate, so it's essential to keep an eye on the current market rates. Let's talk about the key features of the 1974 D Washington quarter. It weighs 6.25 grams and has a diameter of 24.26 mil. The D mint mark is located just below the date on the obverse, which adds to its collectible appeal. Now, what do we mean by dirty condition? This refers to coins that have not been cleaned and may show signs of wear, grime, or tarnish from circulation. While some collectors may shy away from dirty coins, they can still hold significant value, especially if they are rare or carry historical significance. So, what's the current market value of the 1974 silver Washington quarter with a D mint mark in dirty condition? As of 2024, this coin can fetch a range of values. In circulated dirty condition, you might see prices between $29,000. Several factors influence the value of the 1974 D quarter. First, market demand plays a critical role. If collectors are actively seeking this specific coin, prices may rise. Additionally, the rarity of the coin can impact its desirability, especially in specific conditions. Grading is also vital. The condition, whether dirty or otherwise, will influence the overall market perception. Coins that fall into higher grading tiers will naturally command higher prices, even if they show signs of dirt. In summary, the 1974 silver Washington quarter with a D mint mark, even in dirty condition, holds a unique place in the hearts of collectors and can be a valuable addition to any collection. Understanding its history, key features, and market value can empower you whether you are buying, selling, or simply appreciating the art of coin collecting. Next up, the 1990 Washington quarter, specifically the large date variety with D mint mark, and we're going to explore its value in today's auction market, especially if it's in good condition. First off, the 1990 Washington quarter is part of the regular series issued by the U.S. Mint. It features a portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. On the reverse, we see the iconic eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, a symbol of strength and freedom. However, what makes the 1990 Washington quarter unique is the large date variety. The large date variety of the 1990 quarter features a noticeably larger number 9 and 0 compared to the small date variety, which was produced at the same time. This difference, while subtle to some, has become a key distinguishing factor among collectors. Now, let's talk about the mint mark. This particular coin has the D mint mark, indicating it was minted at the Denver Mint. The D mint mark is important because it signifies that this coin was struck in Denver, which adds a bit more distinction compared to those minted in Philadelphia or San Francisco. Though quarters from Denver are more common than from other mints, they still hold value, especially when they're in good condition. If your 1990 quarter is in good condition, like the one we're showcasing today, it typically holds a value between $55,000 in today's auction market. However, the value can vary depending on factors like the level of wear and the quality of the Strike A coin. In good condition, we'll have clear details on Washington's portrait, the eagle on the reverse. While the 1990 Washington quarter isn't considered rare, its value can still rise significantly based on certain factors. For instance, If the coin has been well preserved and graded higher than, say, in fine or very fine condition, it could fetch higher prices in the auction market. So where can you buy or sell this coin? There are several online platforms where collectors buy and sell coins, such as eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections. If you're considering selling your 1990 Washington quarter, these auction sites are great places to find its current market value. Just be sure to check recent auction results for similar coins to get an idea of what to expect. To sum up, while the 1990 Washington quarter with the D mint mark in good condition may not be the most valuable quarter out there, it's still a fantastic piece for any collector. If you come across one in your coin hunt, keep in mind that the value of a well-preserved coin will always be higher than one that's heavily worn. With the right care and attention, your coin could very well appreciate in value. Next up, the 1987 Washington quarter with a D mint mark. We'll break down its history, unique features, and, of course, its value in today's auction market. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more videos on rare and valuable coins. The Washington quarter has a rich history that began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It quickly became an iconic part of U.S. coinage. By 1987, these quarters had been in circulation for over 50 years, and their design remained largely unchanged, showing Washington's profile on the obverse and the American eagle on the reverse. But even within common coins like this, certain mint marks conditions and rare variations can make specific coins highly collectible. The D mint mark on this 1987 Washington quarter shows it was minted in Denver. While the coin was produced in significant numbers, finding it in fine or even better condition can still hold value for collectors. The Denver Mint produced around 655 million quarters in 1987, but most have seen heavy circulation. Quarters from this year in fine condition are harder to come by, especially with clear details and minimal wear. When it comes to coins, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale, and in today's video, we're talking about a quarter in fine condition. This means there's visible wear on the high points of Washington's hair and some on the eagle's feathers. However, the major details are still discernible, and overall, the coin has kept a decent appearance. Coins graded as fine may not be as pristine as higher grades like very fine or extremely fine, but they're still appealing to many collectors, especially for coins this age. Now, the question everyone's been waiting for. How much is a 1987 D Washington quarter in fine condition worth today? As of this year, these coins generally range in value between $55,000 in fine condition. However, at auctions, especially online, some sellers list them for slightly more if they showcase unique characteristics like particularly strong details or rich luster. If you're thinking about selling or collecting the 1987 D Washington quarter, here are a few tips. First, make sure to carefully assess the condition. Coins in fine or better conditions are the most desirable for collectors. Second, keep an eye on auction sites and coin marketplaces for similar coins' selling prices. Market value can vary over time, especially if demand rises. Lastly, if you come across any quarters with unusual errors like doubling misstrikes or any anomalies, these could make your coin even more valuable. Error coins are highly sought after and could fetch a premium. The 1987 D Washington quarter may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but every coin has a story and a place in the market. Whether you're a new collector or seasoned enthusiast, understanding the value of coins like this can add both knowledge and excitement to your hobby. Next up, 1977. The large date. without a mint mark, specifically in circulated condition. If you're curious about how much these coins are worth in today's auction market, stick around, because you might be surprised. First, let's start with a little background on the Washington Quarter. The Washington Quarter has been in circulation since 1932, initially minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, these quarters have become a staple of U.S. currency, and their designs have seen subtle changes. In 1977, the Washington Quarter featured the traditional design with George Washington's portrait on the obverse and the iconic eagle on the reverse. The 1977 Washington Quarter was struck in large numbers, with millions minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. However, we're focusing on the Philadelphia minted version, which does not have a mint mark. Coins without mint marks were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and this lack of a mark makes them instantly recognizable. One of the standout features of the 1977 Washington Quarter is its large date, which is clearly visible on the obverse of the coin. The no mint mark indicates it was struck in Philadelphia, as quarters from this mint traditionally do not carry a mint mark. Coin is composed of copper and nickel, a transition that began in 1965, replacing the silver content of earlier Washington quarters. While this coin doesn't have precious metal value, it holds significance due to its age and rarity in certain conditions. Now, let's get into what you're really here for: the value of a 1977 Washington Quarter without a mint mark in circulated condition. When a coin is in circulated condition, it means the coin has been used in everyday transactions, showing signs of wear, such as scratches, fading, and general surface damage. These factors affect the coin's overall value in the market. Coins in circulated condition are typically graded from good to extremely fine. A typical 1977 Washington Quarter in circulated condition generally falls in the lower end of this scale, meaning it has noticeable wear and tear. But even with this, it still has value. As of 2024, the value of a 1977 Washington Quarter without a mint mark in circulated condition varies depending on its grade. On auction sites and coin marketplaces, you'll generally see these coins selling for around $60,000. In lower grades like good. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you have any unique finds or other coins you want us to cover. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!